Welcome back to Career Mode. This is episode 18, I believe. Yeah, it is. This is the Malaysian Grand Prix. As we can see, we're starting things off with qualifying. It is very, very wet in qualifying. This is much like the actual 2014 season when you think about it, because the 2014 season had a soaking wet qualifying and a dry race. It's the opposite to what happened to us last year. We had dry qualifying and a soaking wet race. That was an interesting one, but yeah, during this lap you're going to see my the reason why my one-shot qualifying can sometimes mean bad things for me. So, going through this section right now, and I'm really not that good at this part of the track. I don't know, the AI are just very good at that part, and I just can't get on the power soon enough through there, and through this section as well. Just sort of don't get any grip through there. But then again, I am running a dry setup, and now we're going to head into this hairpin style turn, locking up the wheels, and we're in the gravel. And yeah, that took off a lot of time. So we're we're definitely not going to be pole right now. We're probably going to be 10th. I mean, we're now just sliding everywhere on the track with absolutely no grip, because these tires are now going to be freezing cold, and they are going to be, well, they're not going to have any grip in them either. So now we're going down this back straight. Usually this back straight is a fun one to drive down, but when when it's wet, it's not. It's a bit dull to drive down. But there's a car behind us. I think it's a Force India. So that I can't wait to see how much faster it is overall than us as we come around the final turn. Now it's actually it's trying to make an overtaking maneuver on us. We've come over for a 154.1, already got beaten, and it was also last place, 10th position. Nico Hulkenberg, of all people, by the way, behind me, got pole position. He used my slipstream and got pole from me. That's what I say. I think he wasn't that distracted by me, but fair play to him. He got 10th. No, he got first. So well done to Hulkenberg. So there we go. Hulkenberg leads from Hamilton, Vettel, Rosberg, Ricciardo, Alonso, Button, Bottas, Raikkonen, Softcheese, Massa, Perez, Kvyat, Verne, Sutil, Gutierrez, Grosjean, Kobayashi, Maldonado, Bianchi, Ericsson, and Chilton. And I think this is what I like about Season 2. The unpredictability of it. The fact that a Mercedes doesn't always win. And that Nico Hulkenberg, of all people, has taken pole position. I mean, I don't expect him to win the race, no offense to him or anything, but the Force India will not be able to do the long distance. With the dry weather, though, and our setup, I predict a good race for us. As you can see, he's in first, which is great. My teammate out-qualifies me for the first time this season, in 7th. I'm down in 10th. And now, we go to the lights. Here we go. At the lights. Waiting for them. 3 lights. 4 lights. 5 lights. Lights down, away we go here for the Malaysian Grand Prix! And for the second race in a row, I lift off the power as soon as the light goes out, and we get off to an awful start. Massa coming down our inside now, trying to overtake us. We're gonna try and get the outside line heading into turn 1. Gonna try and dodge some cars. Oh, getting too close to Bottas there. We've gone around him though. And now, through the first turn, we're up into 5th. Hamilton again, not getting off to the best of starts. Vettel again, getting off to an amazing start. And Vettel powers into the lead yet again. And now we're going side by side with Hamilton as we come up this straight here. We have taken 2nd place off of the off, but Vettel had a whopper start and was able to just drive away from us all. That was like the first stint just summed up. Vettel just drove away from us. Tried catching up with him, but he didn't drive away, but at the same time he didn't get too far away. As you can see, heading into the picture on lap 8, there he is, going into the pits. This is going to be great for us, because we're going to hold up Vettel, and this means that our lead will close in on him. We also need to come out ahead of the people behind us. I think that's Hamilton and Alonso. Here we go, heading into the pits now. Going to put on the prime tyres. And the stop is done. I think that's the prime tyres. The prime tyres are the hard compound tyres. Look at that. Us holding up Vettel in the pit stop has worked effectively. He's right ahead of us now. We've come out ahead of Hamilton and Alonso. This is great for us. We've been trying to save fuel for the last few laps. Now we're going to try and just ease it out, keep it on an even basis, and catch him. He's not even a second ahead of us anymore. This is great for us, because now if we can overtake him before the end of this lap, we'll be in the net first place, because the people ahead of us now have not had their pit stops. Vettel trying to save fuel up this straight. I don't know why, but we've got the we had the more power, and look at this now, end of lap 9, we're still on Vettel's case, and now we're going to try and take him heading into this left-hander. We just don't have what it takes. He swerves in front of us, we make a bit of contact, he goes out wide. I'm not going to give the place back to him. We have taken 6th place. We're going to DRS it down this straight to try and lose Vettel. Vettel, I think, is going to get overtaken by Hamilton and Alonso, maybe, because they both have DRS. Heading into this hairpin now, look at that. Everyone else going into the pits for their new set of tyres. We're going to come down the back straight. We're going to go across the line on lap 10 here, and we now officially are in the lead of the Malaysian Grand Prix, and Hamilton trying to make sure that doesn't last too long, trying to come down the inside, but well, I think we squeezed him out a little bit there, and we've kept the lead now. This is great. We're in the lead of the Malaysian Grand Prix, and now we just got to try and stay ahead, and we have done at lap 19, heading in for our second pit stop now. We're looking to put on the option tyres, the white wall tyres, as they are the faster tyres. I'm looking for a fast stint towards the end here, because these prime tyres were awful to drive on. And now, here we go. Hamilton, though, is right behind us. Bottas has somehow got himself into 3rd place. He's actually not even a back marker. He is genuinely in 3rd place, apparently. But anyway, here we go into the pits now. Hamilton, this is going to be too close for comfort. Oh, God, no. Hamilton got out of the pits too early. We were held up by him, and he's overtaken us in the pit stop jump, and he's going to come out in the lead. That just shows how far we were able to get ahead of everyone, because they come a few cars behind us, but they're not close enough. Hamilton takes the lead. We come out in 2nd place now, and Vettel is right behind us again. This is awful now, because the Mercedes is just going to drive away, and lap 28 they did so. We tried keeping up with him, but it just wasn't enough. There he is going up the straight. Hamilton wins the Malaysian Grand Prix, but we're able to come home for a very good 2nd place, and as you can see, we were able to drive away from the people behind us, but we just couldn't catch Hamilton. 2nd place, though, is good, because when you think about it, my first podium last year was Hungary midway through the season. This is the 2nd race of the season. We're already on the podium, 4 seconds behind Hamilton. This was a long race, but yeah, I was happy with the result. And look at that again. I think this is the 2nd time that 3 different cars get on the podium, so there we go. And a Brit won too. It's a good race. Hamilton, of course, won from soft cheese. Oh my God, I'm going too fast myself. Alonso, Vettel, Ricciardo, Massa, Hülkenberg, Raikkonen, Bottas, Rosberg, Verne, Perez, Grosjean, Kvyat, Button, Gutierrez, Sutil, Maldonado, Kobayashi, Bianchi, Ericsson. I think that was Chilton in last place. But shockingly, Nico Rosberg came 10th. I think he might have just had a bad race, but that was rather shocking. I wouldn't expect him to come home in 10th. Anyway, there we go. We're in the winners' row now, celebrating our 2nd place. Hamilton is, of course, celebrating his win. That ends this episode of Career Mode. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, for Bahrain. Until then, as always, guys, take care, and ta-ra.